So factorization by grouping. This is the second type of factorization, grouping. And when do we use grouping? We use grouping when we have so grouping factorization. We use grouping when we have four terms. Right? Well, you already know to factorize, you already know to pull out highest common factor, right? So jumping straight into some examples over here. So example one, let's say we have ax plus bx plus ay plus by. So what we have to do here is pull out what is common, but we do it by grouping, meaning that we group the first two terms and then we group the last two terms. So what is common between ax and bx? X is common, you take out the x, open bracket. You say ax divided by x is just a, put your plus sign. Bx divided by x is just b, and you close the bracket. You have a plus sign in front of ay, so you put your plus sign there. So you say ay and by, what is common there? The letter y is common, open your bracket. You say ay divided by y is just a, put your plus sign. By divided by y is just b, close the bracket. So you're going to take out a plus b there, and we're going to put x plus y in our next bracket. And that is our answer there. Understand this, right? Right, so the first step is to group them in terms of pairs, then you factorize 2 by 2, in other words. So another example will be, let's say I have 3g minus 3t plus 2mg minus 2mt. We have to factorize this. So yeah, looking for what is common between the first two terms and then the last two terms because you're grouping them. Between 3g and 3t, you're taking out the number 3. Nothing is common between g and t. So now you open your bracket. You say 3g divided by the number 3 is just g, because the 3 would cancel off. It's your minus sign. 3t divided by 3 will just give you t because the 3 will cancel off. Between 2mg and 2mt, you're taking out the plus 2m, open bracket. 2mg divided by 2m is g, by minus sign. 2mt divided by 2m is just t, close the bracket. So we're going to take out the g minus t, and we're putting 3 plus 2m in our next bracket. And that is our answer. Understand this, right? So another question here now. Exercise 3. We have 2p minus 2q minus p squared plus pq. So we group them now. Um, Group these two and group these two. Well, let's go between 2p and negative 2q. You take out the number 2, open bracket. 2p divided by 2 is just p, by a minus sign. 2q divided by 2 is just q, close bracket. It's come between negative p squared and pq, but you have to take out your minus sign. P is common there between p squared and pq, open bracket. You say negative p squared divided by negative p is just p, and positive pq divided by negative p is negative q, because a positive divided by a negative is a negative. Now you see p minus q is common here. P minus q is common, so you take out the p minus q. And you put the remaining term, which is the 2, and the minus p in the next bracket always. And that is our answer there. Um, if you expand out this, you will get back the same thing on top. If you expand out this, you'll get back the same thing on top. If you expand out this, you'll get back the same thing on top. Same thing with the highest common factor method. If you had expand out your final answer, you'll get back the same original expression. Right? But I'm not going to go in depth in that. So we have another question here. So this is exercise 4. And then I'll give you some to try. So let's say you have ax minus bx plus ay minus by. So you're going to take out, well, you're going to group them in pairs. But it's from between ax and bx, you're taking out x, open bracket. Ax divided by x is just a, for a minus sign. Bx divided by x is just b, close the bracket. But it's from between ay and by, you're taking out the y, positive y, because you have a plus sign in front of ay, open bracket. Ay divided by y is just a, for a minus sign. By divided by y is b. So now you're going to take out the a minus b and put the x plus y in the next bracket. And that is our answer there. So you understand this, right? Right. So that is factorization by grouping. So going on to some questions, to try these. You have to factorize each of these questions here. So you have 6x plus 9 plus 2kx plus 3k. Question 2, you have 5p plus 10q minus np minus 2np. Question 3, you have m squared minus 2n equal to m minus mn plus 2n. Right? So these are my 3 questions here that I want you to go ahead and give a try, and let me know when you're done, we'll correct it together, right? So for question 1 here, we have to factorize via grouping again. So we look for what is common between 6x and 9, and then between 2kx and 3k. So in a case like this, between 6x and 9, you're going to take out 3. 3 is the highest common factor there. You don't have anything else that's common, so you open your bracket. You say 6x divided by 3 is 2x, and 9 divided by 3 is just 3. Close bracket. Between 2kx and 3k, you can just take out the letter k is common, 1k. So open your bracket. You say 2kx divided by k is just 2x, and 3k divided by k is just 3. So now you have 2x plus 3 common, and in the next bracket you're going to have 3 plus k. And that is the answer there. Understand this, right? Alright, so number 2, group them again. So between 5p and 10q, the number 5 is common. So we open the bracket. You say 5p divided by 5 is just p, and 10q divided by 5 is just 2q. Close the bracket. Between NP and 2NQ, you're taking out, well, you have a minus sign from the NP, so you can take out the minus sign, and then N is common. Open brackets. Negative NP divided by negative NSP. Negative 2NQ divided by negative N is positive 2N, well, 2Q, positive 2Q. So you want to take out P plus 2Q now, and you're going to put 5 minus N in the next bracket. The last one here now, you have M squared minus 2M plus, well, minus Mn plus 2M. So between M squared and negative 2M, you're taking out M, open brackets. M squared divided by M is just M. Negative 2M divided by M is negative 2, close bracket. Between negative Mn and 2n, you're taking out the minus sign, and N, open bracket. Negative Mn divided by negative N is M, and 2n divided by negative N is just negative 2. So we're gonna put M minus 2 times M minus M, and that is our answer there. So this is factorization by grouping. So you good with this, right?